Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. Chris Mumu, lawyer, quack lawyer, or maybe he's not telling his lawyer the truth, has putting him into more trouble. Or his gangs, they are not canceling him properly by asking him to go after VDM. So he dares VDM. And with all that is going on, he still put up brave face, continue his activities as normal. You see his Christmas day today. You see him and his workers there. They are still loyal to him. So, because he's lying to everybody, he's not telling them the truth. He's asking for DNA. You hear from his daughter now, they've already done the DNA. So, and because they are threatening to sue VDM, he too is provoked and he has released one of the daughter's full confession. And you hear it yourself. My people, it's not nice at all. Stay tuned to the end, my people. Hear it from the horse's mouth. The story is just too dirty.
My name is Precious Chidera Okafor. The daughter of Prophet Dr. Chris Okafor. I used to live with him years ago and I left around 2020. And one evening he called me to his room that he wanted to speak to me. And after I went in, he was, standing behind the door. And then he locked the door and he said I should sit down. And I sat on his bed and he started speaking to me. He started telling me that he knows that I always feel bad because of how he treats me differently from my siblings. But he's only doing that because he loves me. And he wishes that fathers could marry their daughters, that he would have gotten married to me. And that was when he started to touch me, like touch me all over my body. And in that moment, I was sitting very still and frozen because I could not really understand what was going on. And that was how we continued. On different occasions, he would call me. Like another time, he called me and then he locked the door again. And then he started trying to kiss me all over on my lips and all over my body. And it felt like I was quiet for a long time because for me, as at that time, I was somebody that was so desperately seeking the validation of my father. I was alone in the house. I didn't have any siblings of my own. So the fact that he was, talking to me, at least like for me, all I was thinking about at that time was, okay, if this is going to at least make my dad talk to me, if this is going to make him treat me equally and fairly, then okay. And there was a day I had a terrible dream. And as a man of God that he is, I went to meet him so we would pray together. And that was the night that he almost penetrated me, but it didn't happen. I think he saw how scared I was and how I was sweaty and shaky on the bed. So he said I could leave and I left. And that was when I was able to use a teacher's phone in school, and I decided to tell my mom about all that was going on. Then the next week or a few days after, she came to get me from the house, and that was how I left.
How old were
And
you then?
I was about 14, 15 years old at that time.
Wow. So when you told your mom, what did she do about it?
She cried so much, and she was serving at that time. She was in a, I think she was in a northern state, so she had to come back, like she had to calm down. And mind you, I don't know if I should put this out there, but he also forcefully had his way with my mom when she was 15. That was how she was pregnant. That
You
was how
raped,
she got pregnant.
you raped your mom?
Yes,
You were born out of
yes,
rape?
yes, out of wedlock, yes.
Wow.
when she was just 15. She used to attend this church and she was in the choir. So that was how he knew her and that was how he raped her.
So who pays your school fees? Like who pays your school fees, saw you through school?
Presently, everything has been my mom. For since I left his house, I haven't spoken to him. He hasn't reached out. He tried to reach out once. He called me one evening, but he wasn't saying anything basically. He was sounding so prideful and asking me why I also did not reach out to him, that the phone works both ways. And the conversation did not lead anywhere. It was just that one call in the whole of 5 years, and that happened in the beginning of this year. That was when he tried to call me.
Does your mom try to go to him and take money from him for your upkeep or for your school fees?
Never, never. The only time she did that was when I was still with her, before I fully moved in into my father's house. When I was with her, and she would go to meet him that, oh, she wants to pay my school fees, she wants to do this for me. And she opened up to me last year that that the reason why she's so bitter towards my father is because he treated her like an object. Like all the times that she would come to the house to come and ask for school fees or ask for anything, he would try and try and try to have his way with her. Other times, I don't know. I don't want to say what I'm not sure of. I don't know if she agrees because she never said that, but she told me every single time she would go to try and get my school fees, he's always, always, always trying to have his way with her, and he's always forceful about it.
So anytime she goes to ask him for your upkeep, he tries to sleep with her and sometimes he tries to even rape her.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
And while living in the house, countless times, even as a child, I did not really understand it. But growing up, I saw how that rejection made me feel. There are countless times he would take I and my sister Marachi to go and run DNA tests. And even if he runs the test and he sees that we are his children, he still tells people and just like says it that we are not his children for some reason. And I don't really know what his reason is. Tells everybody that, I'm not his child.
Wow. How old are you now?
I'm 20.
Okay. Anyways, we'll keep in touch. We'll keep in
All
touch,
right.
okay?
Thank you.
Alright. Alright. Bye.
Thank you.
You heard though, my people, is making the matter worse for himself. Oh, he already done the DNA. So he knew those girls were his. I don't know why he's not telling his lawyers all these things and making fool of himself and making the matter worse. Now let's hear from Doris. Oh, Doris Ogala too have come out to explain to us how they arrested her in her house, and the guy that arrested her was the same guy that arrested VDM. So something is going on here. And like I said to you, Nigeria is a cultist place. Everybody connected to everybody. You cannot achieve anything in Nigeria without being in one court or another. So Nigeria is a cultist place. There's another issue going on now. One of the actress that got that sent an helper to her husband's side chick's house, to the extent that the house girl she sent there by the baby's the child, the baby in the womb. So that case is running everywhere on the internet now. So a lot is going on. A lot of evil is going on in that Nigeria. My people, be careful. Oh. Stay safe out there. Oh. I told you how my own driver and my two other workers gave them my address in the UK to come and attack me. Only God saved me. Oh, they nearly killed me. Oh. Stay tuned till the end and hear from Doris Ogala. You have to be through all these things to understand that these things are actually happening.
Yeah, this is what happened. Chris arrested me through the agent who gave me the house girl. This agent has been extorting me for months now. In 4 months she has given me 3 house girls, and I just discovered this December that she's been extorting me, and we had issues, and I walked her out of my house. Upon discovery, I also found out because my house girl said she was leaving on the 10th, and our agreement was that she will leave on the 23rd when the agent brought her to me, 23rd December. So I also found out that when I traveled for my birthday, that my house girl was sleeping with an electrician who was given to me by my estate management. I went through her phones. I found out that she brings this guy to my house. Because all of a sudden, my house girl, a day before my arrest, or 2 days before my arrest, my house girl became very, very, very apprehensive, saying she wants to go. And I didn't get that because that was not our agreement. Long story short, this whole thing, apparently, the agent knew I was having social media scuffle, reached out to the priest side, I don't know, because there is similarity. The guy who came to arrest me in my house is the same guy who arrested Very Dark One. The guy who came to arrest me in my house was the same guy who arrested Very Dark One. And now, it was me and my friend who contracted this guy. So this guy knew me too well. So there is connection. Are you guys, there's connection. And my friend were not in good terms. And these people came. If it was a domestic issue, why would you come with a search warrant? According to what you showed me, I didn't even read it. But you said you had a search warrant. And you ransacked my house. Like they told you I had something in my house. Unfortunately, they did not see anything. But, what is it called? Cigarettes. That's what they saw in my house. Now, these people arrested me. Took me to first CID. I brought the proof because I have a voice conversation with that agent. When I played that voice conversation, everything proved that this woman has been extorting me. I was supposed to go back home. But the police lady in question, which I'm going to be mentioning her name very, very soon after this video. The police lady who is in charge of this case ordered that I should be detained. I was kept in first CID in an isolated room. I was not inside cell. I was kept in an isolated room till the next day. This woman told me that she was coming that night. She didn't come that night. She said she was coming in the morning. She didn't come in the morning. She came in the afternoon. When Marshall came, they were pretending like they were perfecting my bell and all that. Boom! She was delaying until these guys came from Lagos. So they were shocked to see Marshall. Because I was very smart. They seized my phones. Really, in fact, the guy is a tracker. So what I don't know if he's a police guy or not, but the guy is a tracker. He took my phone. My 2 phones, I believe, is bugged. They took me to Lagos. When we were going to Lagos, I didn't have my phone. Remember, I slept in first CID. I didn't have my phone. They took me to Lagos. They were begging me to cover my face. They don't want people to see me. I said, what's going on? Because I didn't know at that time that people had started advocating for me and for my release. Or people were looking for my whereabouts. So they were so scared. They were hiding. On getting to Lagos, We got to Lagos very late. I was not also detained. I was kept in an isolated office where nobody will know that I was in that place.
Yeah, though, they just want to make her disappeared. That's it. Just to silence her forever. I see you on my next video. Bye for now.